I have to, I gotta talk about this real quick. It's been stuck in my head for a little while, and I think the best way to get this out is to talk about it. So, I'm gonna be talking about Star Glitcher, real quick. Shouldn't take too long. My very first problem with it is lack of updates. I understand this game is really old, and a lot of people have been missing, well, content, like actual content about it. Another idea, which is kind of a bigger another problem, which I've realized, is, well, more skins. We're kind of lacking in the department of that, in that area. Which I may have solved this problem, which is number 3. If you're running out of ideas and you're burned out, you can always just bring back the Rapture modes before all that nonsense went down. And I'm not going to get too deep into that because apparently that's a quote-unquote sensitive topic. So I'm not going to get into that nonsense. Let's see. The obby problem. Yes, I'm bringing this up. I'm sorry. People from the Rapture shouldn't have to do the obby again just to get flare again. I don't think that should be a thing. I'm sorry. It's honestly what's the word here? You know what? I'm just gonna say it. It's honestly bullshit. I'm sorry, YouTube. You just gotta deal with it. And devs, you also kind of have to deal with this. It's not right. You should let people have their stuff back and not force them to redo it again. It's kind of dumb. Okay. Here's the next thing. Supernova. When is it getting its glow up? If ever, honestly. It's been lacking so bad right now that it's not even funny. You've been bringing in new modes in sub-modes, which is fine, and boss drop modes. Those are fine. I'm fine with that. But for some reason, the entire dev team seems to be like, oh, you know, Cosmic Side is like trash and we shouldn't do anything about it. Let's focus on the other 2 sub-modes. And I'm sitting here thinking, like, why? Supernova was great. A lot of Cosmic modes were great. What made you decide to be up and be like, oh, you know, this doesn't need to be worked on anymore? Just let that settle in for a minute. I think I mentioned this already, but grinding for upgrades is honestly too much. This also falls back to the obby problem, where people are like, oh, you have to, like, do the obby in order to do anything in this game. Well, that's not honestly true. You can upgrade using, like, the normal chips if you want. They're not as strong, and that's fine. Also, something that just came to mind since we're on this topic. Why is everyone suddenly just like... Well, this is probably more devs than people. Why is Catastrophe, like, not upgradable for some reason? I give it upgrade chips, any kind, any of them, literally any of them, and nothing changes it. I give it the ultimate upgrade. That doesn't do anything. I give it the damage chip, which should probably do, like, all types of damage upgrade, right? No, it doesn't. It's a lie. It's basically a lie. Catastrophe is a good mode. It's a little. It's not tanky anymore like it used to be, which it should still be tanky, but it's not going to be because I'm not a dev apparently, and they're not. And I guess they just don't like that one either. I'm assuming. If they didn't like it, they shouldn't have made Armageddon, which is, like, busted. Let's see. We need to bring back... Okay, this is a next chapter, by the way. We need to bring back every single legacy mode. That's how you fix the game. This is how this is going to work. If you want your game to live a little bit longer than 2025, which it doesn't look like it's going to, you're probably going to want to bring those back sometime soon. Sooner than later, because you're at a really low player count at the moment. Let's see. I'm just going to call this one mode out because there's something wrong with it. I don't know how to explain it, but I'm probably going to butcher its name wrong. Archon? The thing you get from Misona, I think it is. Which is supposed to be a quote-unquote mass clone or copy. Spoilers, it's not. It's really not. Frontier is so much closer to mass than Archon is. That's saying something. So that's kind of like a lie right there. They're saying this is this and that is that, but blah, blah, blah. But still. Okay, on to a theory that I've thought of. People have been really wanting a Neo Destiny recently. It's possible. It could happen. They can take Calamity, remove its really big wings, and then give it the small pink wings, but remove the dual core. The big dual core, not the small one. Keep the small dual core in there. That could happen. And honestly, I think that's all I can really think about right now. Oh, wait, actually, one more thing just popped in. Can we, like, bring back Prime as a normal fighting boss? Because, like, this weird switch it number guessing and ultra kill references is kind of dumb. Come on, you can think better than that. Like, come on. I'm not hating on Ultra Kill. That's a cool game. That game is awesome. But come on, devs. You can do better. Even if you're burnt out on it, you can do better. I think for today, that's all I can really think about. But seriously, what is going on here? You're just giving up? Is that all you can think of? Well, until that answer is still unclear. The main reason I actually made this was because the supernova thing. What's going on with that? Everything else is getting amazing updates. Like corruption a few days ago got a few months ago actually got a buff. It was great. I'm happy they buffed corruption because corruption seemed a little underrated or a little not underrated, a little slow to be honest. I'm happy that got updated. But like, come on, there's got to be something you guys can do other than, well, other than just abandon the game, of course. But you guys are definitely not those kind of people. But this whole subject is trying to save Star Glitcher. That's all I can say. Hoping this gets sent and spread around because it's needed. All I can say is everything I just said, I really hope it happens. And if you can't, well then, I'm sorry. I guess I wasted my time trying to help you. This has been Noodle Friend forever. Over and out.